Good morning. Welcome to Lesson 25. I do not know what anything is for. Purpose is meaning. Today's idea explains why nothing you see means anything. You do not know what it is for, therefore it is meaningless to you. Everything is for your own best interests. This is what it is for. That is its purpose. That is what it means. It is in recognizing this that your goals become unified. It is in recognizing this that what you see is given meaning. You perceive the world and everything in it as meaningful in terms of ego goals. These goals have nothing to do with your own best interests because the ego is not you. This false identification makes you incapable of understanding what anything is for. As a result, you are bound to misuse it. When you believe this, you will try to withdraw the goals you have assigned to the world instead of attempting to reinforce them. Another way of describing the goals you now perceive is to say they are all concerned with personal interests. Since you have no personal interests, your goals are really concerned with nothing. In cherishing them, therefore, you have no goals at all, and thus you do not know what anything is for. Before you can make any sense out of the exercises for today, one more thought is necessary. At the most superficial levels, you do recognize purpose, yet purpose cannot be understood at these levels. For example, you do understand that a telephone for the purpose of talking to someone who is not physically in your immediate vicinity. What you do not understand is what you want to reach him for, and it is this that makes your contact with him meaningful or not. It is crucial to your learning to be willing to give up the goals you have established for everything. The recognition that they are meaningless, rather than good or bad, is the only way to accomplish this. The idea for today is a step in this direction. 6 practice periods, each of 2 minutes duration, are required. Each practice period should begin with a slow repetition of the idea for today. I do not know what anything is for. Followed by looking about you and letting your glance rest on whatever happens to catch your eye, near or far, important or unimportant, human or non-human. With your eyes resting on each subject, you select, let's say, for example, I do not know what this chair is for, what this pencil is for, what this hand is for. Say this quite slowly without shifting your eyes from the subject until you have completed the statement about it. Then move on to the next subject and apply today's idea as before. I do not know what anything is for. Let's begin our practice. Indiscriminate objects, people that we see around us, people or circumstances that come up in our thoughts. I do not know what anything is for. With a shift in our vision, we will soon learn that everything is for our own best interests. Not in terms of ego goals. And repeating to ourselves, I do not know what anything is for. Currently, everything around me I perceive as connected to my ego's goals. My connection to ego ensures continued meaninglessness in life. So, in today's lesson, we recognize that we actually don't know what anything is really for. And we are invited to repeat this practice 6 more times today for 2 minutes. So it's the beginning of lengthening out our practice. I do not know what anything is for. Thank you for joining with me today. We will see you tomorrow for lesson 26.